Hi, my name is Ashley. You must be Miss Rominger.
Hi, yes.
Hi, nice to meet you. Do you prefer to go by Miss Rominger or
You can call me Erica.
Erica? Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay, so I am a social worker here at Hill House. I just want to let you know that we do have a confidentiality policy, and what that means is that whatever we talk about in our sessions is going to be just between me and you. And I do have another, what's it called? Mandated reporting. And what that means is that if you have intention to harm yourself or other people, I do have to let my supervisor know. But that's only in serious cases.
Okay.
So what brings you here to Hill House?
Well, I kind of just ran away from home. I just had not a very good family situation, and I really just couldn't be there anymore. So I called my friend and asked if I could stay with her, and it was just like a very awkward situation because her family kind of said no. So I am just out of a place to live because I told my parents bye, and I really don't want to go back there because I don't want to look dumb going back home after I ran away.
And what made you decide to run away?
Well, there was it was just like a lot of them just trying to control my life. And like, I know they're parents, but like, it was just in a different way. Like I don't know, like, for example, like my dad would just like, if he didn't want me to do something, he would just like hold me down and not let me do it. Like, or if he didn't want my brothers to do something, he would just like lock them in a room. And I was just like, that doesn't seem like something a parent should do. And my dad like drinks every night, and he's just constantly drunk, and he's an angry drunk, so it's just so much worse. And he's like promised multiple times that he would stop drinking, and then he doesn't, and he'll be good for like a week, and then he'll just start drinking again, and then it's just like, it always just gets worse. And like, he's hit my mom, so it's just, yeah.
Has he ever threatened to hit you, or has he ever physically hit you?
Well, he has physically hit me, and I told him that I was going to call Children's Services on him because that's child abuse, and he said Children's Services isn't going to do anything because I'm allowed to hit my own child. And like, I'm adopted, so I didn't know if it would be any different because I'm adopted, and I kind of didn't want to get back into the system, so I kind of just let it happen. But now that I'm almost 18, like, I have another month until I turn 18. If I could get something to happen, because I still have 2 younger brothers who aren't even close to being 18. So I'm trying to get help before it gets worse.
Do you have like any close friends or other family members that you could go to?
I do. I'm just kind of scared to go to like other family members, like, not because I think it'll make him look bad. I just think that they wouldn't believe me. Like, if I go to my grandma and say, oh, your son's hitting me, your family trying to like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of like you're telling their parents something that they don't want to hear, and I just don't think that it would go over well. I have another grandparent, but she's very, she's a Jehovah's Witness, so it's very difficult for her to put herself in other family situations because there's so many like restrictions around their religion that she doesn't like to get involved. So yeah, I have some aunts and uncles, but they kind of live far away on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, I don't really want to be a part of my dad's family at all, so I don't really want to ask them. But I do have friends that I could go to. It's just, I'm more worried about my siblings' safety than my own because I know that I'll be 18 and I'll be going to college, but once I leave my hometown, then who's going to be there for my siblings because my sister's moving out.
You mentioned you have siblings. How old are they?
My youngest brother is 14, And then my other brother is 16, or he'll be turning 16. And then my sibling, or my sister, is 19. She just turned 19.
How does it make you feel? Actually, let me reword this. How many times would you say your dad has hit you or threatened to hit you?
Physically, like, harmed me, I would say 3 times within, like, the past couple years. It's only really gotten worse the past couple years, but yeah, I'm just afraid it's just getting a lot worse. So
I do want to say that these are just my notes, and you're free to look at them.
Okay.
I just use these to help me remember and keep track of things that we talk about in our
Okay.
sessions. Has he ever hit your siblings?
yeah, that's kind of why I'm worried, really. I don't want it to keep occurring.
Would you say that your mom ever like defends you or stops him from hitting you?
It's kind of like 50-50 because she will like defend us, but then after it's all over, she's gonna say, well, you have to see where your dad's coming from. You have to see, like, oh, he's had a long day at work, of course he's gonna come home and drink, and then when he gets drunk, you guys just have to rile him up and like get him angry. And it's like, we're kids, we're gonna argue with each other. It's not like we're doing it, we argue with each other and then 10 minutes later we're fine. But as soon as he hears us yelling, he runs up the stairs and tries to be the center of the problem, and he just makes it 5 times worse. So
can you remember the first time that he has ever acted physically violent?
yeah, it was like literally just this tiny argument between me and my brother. Like, he had left something dirty in my room and I told him to clean it up. Like, when he left my room, I was like, take your trash, take your unclean dishes, get them out of my room, I don't want to do it. And he left, and of course he didn't take it, so I screamed from my room, and his room's like down the hall. I yelled, Brandon, come get your shit out of my room. And I thought we were home alone, but it turned out my dad was there. So he comes storming up the stairs because he can hear me. I really don't know how he heard me. He comes upstairs and then throws this huge fit saying, like, why can't I be nice to my siblings? Why am I trying to boss them around? And it got physical from there. But like, I don't know. He just kind of inserts himself into problems and situations that just makes it worse than it should be.
We're gonna do a little activity.
Okay.
This is gonna be, the inner circle is gonna be you. So right there, in the middle, this is you. This outer circle is gonna be like your friends and family that you can trust, and that like know your situation. And they're also the people that you can rely on for help if you need them. And then just this space out here is going to be the people that don't know your situation, but you feel like they can be there for you if you need them.
Okay.
Who would you say would be in like the outer, like the inner circle?
With my family?
Yeah.
Probably my Aunt Sally, my mom's sister. She's been like very understanding and like patient. And then she's not really part of my family, but we call her my Aunt Nancy. She's just like was one of my mom's best friends, but from an outsider's perspective, she can see because she's so involved in our life about like how my dad actually is. So, but I would pretty much say that's probably the only family.
And then what about like any close friends?
Yeah, my friend Abby and her family have been very helpful. She was actually the one that I was living with I only lived with her for like a couple days, but her family, they were more than welcoming, but they kind of said that if I was serious about it, I probably need to have like a plan to.
Okay. And then I want to go back to what you said when we first started our session about how you ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that you could stay with your friend Abby if you needed to?
Yeah, for sure. And if not, I could stay with my Aunt Sally. I know there's a place for me to go if I need it.
And did you say your Aunt Sally or Aunt Nancy?
Both.
Both.
Either
okay.
of them, yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like our time is up for today. Thank you for coming in and talking to me. We'll see you the next time. And do you have any good questions for me?
No, not really. But thank you for helping me.
It was nice to meet you.
You too. If it's not 10 minutes, I'm killing myself.